Collective greetings. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the message. Divine Source, thank you so much for today. Thank you for the collective that is tuning in at this time. May you bring forth the clearest guidance for what is needed in this hour. What is the focus for the message today? All right. Getting back to integrity. Lost compass. Okay. Someone may need to find their way back to themselves, back to source, back to their authentic truth. Someone could be way off to the left, way off to the right. It's a sense of inauthenticity. Someone who is not being truthful to themselves and to others. Okay. Message. Sacred contract, covenant, some type of agreement. So someone could be lying about an agreement. Someone could be falsifying an agreement. Someone could be trying to trick someone into an agreement. Okay. Curiosity. So it's a sense of either lying to someone or lying to yourself, right? If you're lying to someone, this is someone that is maybe new, that don't really know much about you, and you could be trying to trick them into buying into this lie so that they would agree with you, come into some type of contractual agreement of some sort. Transmuting pain and fruitions, preparations come to fruition, limitless possibility. All right, so someone could be hurting right now, trying to process a lot of pain from their past. And maybe they don't quite know how to do this. Maybe they're at the right place as far as, there's a certain place you come within yourself where you're at the end of your ropes, right? Maybe this is where someone is at the end of their ropes. And everything that you experienced up until this point was necessary to bring you to the end of your ropes, okay? So that you would either realize or acknowledge the fact that you are not where you need to be, that you are totally off center, and that needs to change. Magician's sword. Confidence in your magic. Your magic could simply mean your abilities. So this is someone who's very confident in the fact that they were able to maybe deceive people, trick them into this contract, or lie about some type of contract. Now, a contract could simply mean some type of financial agreement, some type of deal, a business endeavor. It could be relationship-wise as far as a marriage covenant, okay? Partnership. So it could be that something was falsified, okay? And this was very successful where it may have brought a lot of attention or other people to ask questions and inquire. people that were unfamiliar with the situation, maybe asking questions, inquiring about, well, how did this happen? Okay. Opportunity. So we could be dealing with an opportunist, okay, where we have getting back to integrity and opportunity. Someone who uses possibly the pain of others to get some type of notoriety, some type of acknowledgement, and they're very confident in this, okay? They're very skilled in rewriting a story, very skilled in telling the untold truth, okay? What's the message? All right, so this is teachability. It's in the reversed. My deck is upright. So, hollow bone. Okay, so again, either the person that's doing this deceit is someone who they really don't have anything to give, anything to share, or it's them connecting with people who they are seeking some type of guidance. Maybe they don't have the wisdom that they need. Herald of Change and Surrender came out. I don't think you can see everything, so hold on. That's Herald of Change and then Surrender, okay? Came out. So something is changing. Something is changing. My daughter and I read something this weekend in Ezekiel. It spoke about the dry bones, and it was something that she brought to mind. And so we referred that passage and just kind of talked about it. And this is bringing back to mind the passage where God spoke to his prophet to speak to a valley that was full of dry bones, okay? And he asked the prophet before, anything, hey, can these bones live? And the prophet pretty much said, well, like, I don't know, but versus saying, well, because you are El Shaddai, because you are the Elohim of all that is, absolutely, right? So he basically referred it back to source to make that decision based on divine will, right? Can these bones live? So the hollow bone, it could be, these are individuals who are at the brink of despair, okay, where there's the appearance of death, okay, spiritual death, spiritual narcolepsy. They are without spirit, void of life, though they have life, if that makes sense. If you look at their life, everything that you see, it's not reflective of true life as far as vitality and, what you see is like a successful experience, It could be a sense of a lot of devastation, a lot of endings, a lot of sickness, a lot of lack, So this is what's happening to someone. But it looks like that's changing with Herald of Change and then Surrender. Okay. All right. Can these bones live? Only you know, yeah. Can these bones live? All right. Moving out of stagnation. So yeah, there's a potential. Of course, it says limitless possibility. So with God, all things are possible, right? If you're able to just acknowledge where you're at, if you're able to take accountability, if you're able to connect within to the divine, absolutely is what it sounds like to me. Okay. Maybe you have to just raise your brow or get the courage to really face situations head on versus maybe shying away from situations, whatever the situations are that are confronting you at this time. Be curious, okay? Preparations come to fruition. So every storm that you've encountered in your life was for a reason, to bring you to a certain place where you're at today. So don't discount it, okay? Even though you may not have the full understanding of it, don't discount it. The reason for those challenges is to bring you back to your integrity, to bring you back to your truth, your North Node, okay? This says Sky Bridge, possibility for union. So there's a sense of hopefulness in this message for someone who may not be exactly where they need to be, for someone who may have used their power or their authority incorrectly, or to deceive others intentionally, okay? Possibility for union. What else? Also, if this is someone that is still unwilling to acknowledge that they have been an opportunist who has been causing people to come into a false agreement, it looks like whatever they were attempting to do, that, that's possible, like that's happening, okay? Someone feels very lucky, right? So there's Wheel of Fortune or Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So someone feels very fortunate about whatever they've been doing. Like all this hard work is paying off, okay? Now, hard work doesn't mean that it's the right type of work or the right type of business. It just means that you're successful with whatever you're doing. Someone is very confident in their sword. They're confident in whatever whatever agreements they are writing or doctoring up, okay? Again, this is an opportunist energy. So someone is seeing this. Someone is questioning something, right? That maybe they've already come into alignment with. They're questioning this union or this agreement, okay? Balancing on one foot. Balancing act. Oh, dance is on one foot, balancing act, excuse me. Someone may do this on their own, like they're not in a partnership with anyone. Okay. The reason why they do these things is because they're not in a partnership, like they don't have an aligned partner, and so this is how they get others to join them. Okay. Treasures hidden in the shadows. They obtain treasures from others. So they may be able to see something within you. Definitely, if there's an opportunity, they can just kind of, if they've been doing this type of work, whatever work it is, they can probably look at you and it's like, this is an easy mark. This is an easy target. They look at the scars that you have or that's displayed based on the things that you do, based on your either acts of kindness, based on your gullibility, based on your naivety, based on maybe lack of strong family bonds, strong family connections, based on previous broken homes or dysfunction, things of that nature. So they prey on the weak. That's sick. Okay. Yeah, they benefit. Benefactor. Grace and generosity. So they benefit from someone's grace and generosity. All right. They eat on this. This is filling and satisfying for them. They get fat off of the cow, so to speak. The divine matrix. Something, however, is causing someone to question something now. Maybe they bit the right apple. Maybe they picked off of the right tree. Maybe they scammed the right person, and there's something that's happening that is unfamiliar. It's not the same. It's different. It's otherworldly. The divine matrix, galactic mushroom. It's something that is a phenomenon for them, right? It's making them very curious. This is a mystery even for them. The courage to step into life. Okay. So someone may be questioning just like, are they actually living? Like, am I really experiencing life as I'm supposed to? Am I living my life how I'm supposed to? It takes courage, one, to admit your faults, your flaws. It takes courage to admit that to someone else. It takes courage to actually change and surrender to the areas that you need to surrender to. This is not something that's done lightly. So someone could be considering this at this time because something may have happened in their life that is out of the ordinary. And it's unfortunate. Sometimes it takes these type of events to occur to cause our perspective to begin to shift. Okay. So someone got a nudge from divine source by way of some type of event or experience or encounter. Oh yeah, they're beginning to see something differently now. Clarity and organization. Okay, they are beginning to see something differently now. And clarity and organization is on the bottom of the deck. All right. Someone is experiencing a lot of changes right now. Maybe unexpected changes, supernatural changes, like phenomenon. Like it's interesting because like, you know, if you're so used to the practical life, just so rigid in your views, and then all of a sudden you start having these supernatural encounters, that is going to either scare the shit out of you, right, to where you run the other way, or it's going to cause you to be curious, for you to start questioning your existence, start questioning, okay, what's happening? Why is this occurring in my life? And hopefully, as you put those queries out into the universe, you begin to, get those answers and guidance is okay if you're listening. So someone may have gotten the heebie-jeebies scared out of them, and it's like they're starting to put two and two together, and something is shifting in their mind, their mind's eye. They're starting to see something differently, that's for sure. It's almost like someone is waking up, right, with the divine matrix, coming out of that fog, that Mm. That programming. Mm. Okay. Abundance says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Okay. Regret. Flipped in the reverse. Okay. So it says, I know that I cannot change the past. So someone may want to change the past, right? Like, oh, I wish I could go back and do this different. I wish I didn't do this. I wish, right? Like having a lot of regrets, okay? Yeah, having a lot of regrets, but they need to accept. They need to accept that they can't change, even though they're imagining, you know, things to change from the past, whatever it is that was done. It's a point of having to accept something, okay, that, okay, what's done is done. Now it's time to move forward the best way that you can at this point, okay? All right. So someone's imagination may have gotten the best of them. Someone's mind may be playing tricks on them as well. Queen of Swords energy. Knight of Wands. Ace of Cups. And Moon, Page of Wands. Right? Page of Wands. Okay, so I'm just going to put these like this. All right. I will let you know that someone has already been warned about something, okay? Either messing with someone's mind, messing with someone's future, messing with someone's path. That's the first thing I get with the moon, okay? Something is intended for someone, and someone may have tried to either take that or interfere with that cup, the Ace of Cups, okay? Knight of Wands. This is a very fast-moving energy, you know, as you see the wheel, right? Very fast-moving energy. Something may have happened or someone may have came out of nowhere, okay, and caused some type of challenge or challenged something that was being done, right? Someone maybe spoke up, someone said something. Queen of Swords, right? Very articulate, intelligent, an oracle, someone who speaks their mind without hesitation, okay? Very confident in what is being said. So they interrupted someone's actions, okay? This says propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders, saves from enemy. So Page of Wand may have caused someone to shift their direction. So this was the encounter that someone had. They had an encounter. Could have been with an angel. Remember I said like some type of supernatural. So wow, that's, whoa, wait a minute. Uh, okay, someone may see you as an angel. I hear some of these messengers talk about earth angels. I understand the concept, you know. I don't attribute that label to anyone because I'm not that, you know, versed in that, I guess, that understanding or insight. So, but I understand the concept, okay? Somebody that embodies light and love, and they're on a mission, on a path to spread this, as many call it, the Christ consciousness, or the awareness of self and connection to source, okay? Once you have that awareness, everything you do aligns in a way that it perpetuates love and light and growth and, you know, continued expansion. So I understand that. And the premise behind that is if you're doing the work, okay, as a light worker, then there's divine protection, a hedge that is around you. So I don't know if this individual, whoever I'm speaking to, came in contact with someone in the collective and got them to buy into a lie, maybe deceive them to sign into something, and was successful, to the point of perhaps using their pain for their gain. And they had an encounter that really shook them, and caused them to start waking up. It started them on their awakening. Okay. Right? It started them on their awakening. All right. Change came out here twice. So definitely there's something that is transforming for somebody's out here. Okay. What else? Okay. Something about entertaining angels unaware for someone. 7 of Cups. Contemplation. Someone is in deep thought now. Really, they're reconsidering something. Someone may actually have legal proceedings now because of what they did. Especially if they slandered someone, okay? Someone could be suing them. Yeah, so if they made a false deal, false agreement, they did not fulfill their end of the bargain, there could be legal ramifications for that. And that's for some, where they benefited off of someone else's loss. Okay. Something about switching names, something about claiming some property, claiming something that was not theirs because of something about the name. Someone had signed their name on a document perhaps, and that was false. They could have been tricked to do that, or someone just did that without their knowledge. Or there could have been a similarity of the names where it could have, if you didn't pay enough attention to something, like someone could have gotten away with that falsehood. Okay. Anything else we need to know about this message? Anything else we need to know about this message? Anything else we need to know about this message? Someone may want to finish what they started in this type of agreement or partnership, okay? Okay. Someone wants to still invest, okay? So one person may have walked away, but there's still someone else that wants to hold on and maybe continue to work on something. Yeah, one person is still waiting, right? They had to make a decision. Are they going to continue or are they going to leave that, okay? And one person is choosing to continue with whatever work they've been doing, okay? Which this is the work, okay? And they're continuing that because they get a lot of acknowledgement from it, a lot of recognition. Just FYI, as they continue this, right, this is what they will experience Okay, and then here goes the Queen of Swords again. Queen of Swords is coming in to end that, whatever it is that they're doing, right? Cause them to release that or to let that go. So it's someone's hands is going to be forced to release something, to give something back. Someone's not going to gain the profits that they desired because they're doing it just for namesake, to save face, or something about supporters, right? They have certain supporters, crowd pleasers. Taking advantage of other people is what they know how to do. Unhealed vessels, okay? People that are very materialistic, deal with a lot of mental magic with the magician over here. Deal with people, like trying to get people to stay in a state of depression or addiction, like, or maybe that's what they're experiencing. Okay, so someone could be experiencing some mental health issues. Thank you for the correction. Oof. Because of this cheating mentality. Oh my God. That's interesting, because sometimes I wonder where mental health conditions come from. Like, how do they, and I know that, life events happen and there's trauma and all of these other things, right? But for those who don't have those, like, those lived experiences directly, it could be that some of these conditions, okay, disclaimer, I'm not a professional counselor. Okay, but I do provide guidance, mentorship, and the like. So mental health in conjunction with an attitude of deception, where you cheat people out of something that belongs to them, one of the penalties or one of the attachments that can connect to you perhaps is some type of mental health condition or issue. Wow. That's scary. It's a bondage. It's like, okay, you're trying to cheat someone. You're trying to cheat someone. You're trying to take something, right? This is Five of Pentacles, like where you withhold, right? You're trying to take something from someone. So something's going to be taken from you. Your cunningness. I see. So because you're so wise in doing evil, to do good you know not. Because you don't know how to do good, therefore your mind will become like an animal, or your mind will become depraved, or you will lose the full capacity of your mind, so that you're not able to use it to trick people. My God. Sometimes I have these readings, these messages, and I'm like, whoa. When I hear the message, I'm like, wait, whoa, what? This is the first that I'm having that connection. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Because you are so wise to do evil, that wisdom will be stripped from you. And you will lose your mind, so that you can no longer deceive others. It's like a judgment call. Someone is definitely protected from this, okay? Someone is being forced to, because you didn't willingly surrender, you will be forced to surrender something, okay? Whether it be surrender profits, surrender something, you're going to have to give up something, okay? Whatever you took, you're going to have to give up something so that the scales can be balanced. That's what's happening here for someone. I'm just looking at these two cards here. So if you were wondering about your purpose, if you're wondering about what you're supposed to be doing, it seems like you have an idea of what you're supposed to be doing here. You have an idea of what your purpose is. Okay, so someone is blaming someone else, okay? So, because I'm clarifying, just getting some cards on this devil energy, 5 of Pentacles energy, okay? And again, someone loves this, right? Success. This is, they want to have success, okay? And they don't know how to take accountability, okay? They blame others. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So they blame others for whatever is happening to them, okay? Wow, this judgment that's happening, they're saying is because other people want what I have. They're saying people are envious of them, and that's why, whatever. Okay. I have patience here. Bottom of the deck energy. And that says doubt. Anything else? Because I think I need to wrap this up now. I think we got the message. I think we're good here. Anything else? Or shall, yeah. So now you're gonna learn through this experience how to use the wisdom that has been granted to you, how to use the power that's been given to you properly. This is someone's lesson. This is a hard lesson to learn. However, it's needful. Okay, there's one that is above that is seeing everything, okay? 818 might be a sign, but someone is seeing this all play out. It does say rising above the fray, but what I'm seeing is that eyes are on you. So people are seeing you. People are seeing someone using their authority in the right way as well. Okay? Someone is not misusing their authority, while someone who was misusing their authority is under judgment. Okay, Ashe. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Okay, because that's what it's all about, right? It's all about healing. The purpose of healing, restoration, okay? Growth and evolution. And so if that's not what you're about, then why do you do what you do? Again, for some, it's material gain. It's the accolades. It's the praise of man. It's the tangible rewards. Okay? While some do it to inspire change. Okay? Inspiration. There's a difference. There's a difference. So if you've been finding that you've been met with some challenges and you've been doubting your purpose, just be patient, okay? This could just be growing pains that you could be experiencing at this time, okay? Try your best not to doubt yourself. Try your best to have confidence in what you do. Even if someone sounds or does things differently, that's you don't know the intentions that's behind it. Like, it is the heart that is weighed, right? It's like God sees the heart of man. That's what's judged. The internal, the inward being is what's judged. And so if other people are judging you, let them. It's okay. I mean, just as easily as they judge, you have the same right and authority to call judgment as well. And then you allow divine source to mediate and to determine who is in the right and who is in the wrong. So that, my love, you surrender, okay? You surrender. I could be speaking to an empath. Someone may want you to show them, like, consider them, you know, like, hey, I'm going through this, don't you care? I mean, you can care. This could be friend, I don't know. You can care, but listen, if you dig that hole, you must dig your way out of it. Okay? That's that message, guys. That's the message. Take life as it comes and keep moving forward. Keep your eyes on the mark and continue to show gratitude. Love your neighbor as you love yourself, but you don't have to tolerate BS. Separate yourself from those who would try to misuse you or deceive you once you are aware. Use discernment in everything. Okay. Bye for now.